ሰላም ሰላም ጤና ይስጥልኝ። እንዴት ዋላችሁ? እንዴት አመሻችሁ? እንግዲህ ከላይ በጻፍኩት በታይትል ላይ ባስቀመጥኩት መሰረት ጀስቲስ ፎር ዶክተር ታዘባቸው። አይ አም ዶክተር ታዘባቸው። ሂ ኒድስ ጀስቲስ። ፍትህ ለዶክተር ታዘባቸው። አይ ስታንድ ቢሳይድ ዶክተር ታዘባቸው። እኔም ዶክተር ታዘባቸው ነኝ። ከጎኑም እቆማለሁኝ። ፍትህም ያስፈልገዋል። የኔነት እኔ በሆንስ ብለን መጠየቅ ያስፈልጋል። በሱ ጫማ መቆም ያስፈልጋል። በሕክምና አምባገነን ታይራንትስ medical life is full of those multitude of a legion of escapes of tyrants are there in medical life, and Dr. Tazabacho needs justice. Every one of us, irrespective of your status, your gender, your religion, your ethnic background, you need to stand beside Dr. Tazabacho. He has passed through the challenges, the tiresome, boundless of challenges are there. Innumerable, inescapable catch of difficulties has been passed through his life, and he has been smashing every smithereens, every difficulty into smithereens, and have been walking through this old challenge. So we need to stand beside Dr. Tazabacho. He needs medical life should have to be extricated from this arrogant tyrants. These are not only dictators; they are tyrants. We need to extricate this medical system in Ethiopia. The medical life. This can be the single bare manifestation of the rotten system of tyrants. We need to entwine our hands. We need to come to the table, and we need to stand beside him. What if these things has happened to me? Why don't you ask these questions? We need this. He deserves. He's an obstetrician. He's a gynecologist. Why not? Or why not? We know how many mothers have been really dying because of physician. There is a pseudo saturation in Ethiopia that is oft told theory that we have been really talking. This you cannot really prophesy. You don't have to be a prophet to prophesy what could come tomorrow. Every one of us will really face this difficulty. You have to grip your teeth, and you don't have to really from same task turn every one of us. From them task 10, we don't have to really stand beside it. We don't have to really. This is a savagery act. This is a barbaric, savagery act against humanity. Human individuals. These are the seniors. These individuals have been really dealing with the life of many individuals in Ethiopia. The life of many individuals. We have really escaped. We have really escaped in this inescapable cage of difficulty and dictatorship. We have passed through sleepless nights, innumerable sleepless nights. We have been facing each and every day, each single day, each contact with a single patient really values in the life of a physician. We know we all have passed through that. It is not something the medical life which has been something which is a pastor only understand this all, because this is the hand in a glove. This is the hand. You see that the glove and the hand is totally different, and no one of layman individuals can really understand what is there really in the ground of in the medical school. This is something in the sky of medical school. There are tyrants. I know. I don't want to deny that there are many humblest guys, humblest guys. Even we do know many individualities, many seniors, many specialists who have been really dealing with, who are really humble, They're really candidly teaching or candidly instructing their their students. We know that. We don't deny that. But there are some which cannot be neglected, and which cannot be neglected. There are more neglected number of seniors are there who are really tyrant and dictator, who have been really working in the background of the ethnic. You have been really, and your religion, your ethnic background have been really evaluated. That is something you don't your what I want to say is that your mentality, your preparedness, your what I say what I want to say is that your scientific background may not be evaluated in some situations, and some bad situations that I have been really passing through. So you don't have to really face when are you going to stand for your right. This is the medical. We don't have to know that. We don't your childhood. We don't know how we really were playing in our childhood. We have been really with our books. That is something. That is something we have been really sacrificing our life, our childhood. Our childhood, every childhood, every individual, every child in the Ethiopia is dreaming to be a doctor. How then I advise my little brother to join medical school in such a way, in such a hellish life. Even the devil never handily treat his his slaves. If someone, how do you say that? These are really this individuals deals with life, a human life which is respected. The infinite Zarokofich of the Manofsar of the bread of life, the Son of Righteousness, Jesus Christ has created in His image. Where really respected and distinguished human life has been barely laid to ground. How many do you know? There are many innumerable individualities who have been really suffered this dictatorship, the taste of dictatorship and tyrants in medical school. So you have to stand beside Dr. Tazabacho. I don't know him physically, but the mentality he has been delayed. He has been really rejected not to be graduated as obstetrician is so devastating, immoral, illogical, and irrational. No one of you are expected to keep a man. You don't have to keep silent. You have to really mend the word. You have to stand beside him. You have to admire the rights and the duties and the responsibilities you are expected to discharge and the rights you deserve to have. Why not? Why not all this? Why are we really denied this right? How come an individual who has been spending his life long, you have to count 12 years of school, 2 years to 6 years at least, I mean a minimum of 6 years has been elapsed in medical school with that great effort, sleepless nights. You have to do that. 8 years, a minimum of that. He has been serving after graduating. He has been really serving his society. His society with 2 years of service. Then after he has joined the Addis Ababa University. Why don't you keep this? Bear in mind how difficult that. A couple of months. Do you believe in that? No, you have to pass through the medical path, the medical track, the medical life to decide how really painful this, how bitter some days, how worrisome this, to listen to this worrisome. This is something it is a condolence. This is something why I don't extend my condolence to the dictators. You have to face with these individualities. I don't say that these individuals may not really act against the ethnic background. Had this been true, it is a really worrisome and wrong, immoral, illogical, and irrational to follow this decision. You have to stand beside Dr. Tazabacho. He deserves justice. He needs justice. We all are Dr. Tazabacho. We have been saying that Biniam here has been a medical 5th year medical student. This is something what I don't want to see, but this is a real picture in medical life. What you do have to really see, but many individualities really deny all this. but we don't have to do that. It should be legally bound. It should be, there must be a responsibility that this individual. So really, no one is beyond the law. It is, we are under the law. We have the constitution to deal with such a conflict, and we don't have to really be this much, this much really what illegal to be that this much a tyrant. We are a human. We will pass at some time in life, and days will really pass. These days will pass, and and we don't have to be really in such a pass. We have to really stand beside Dr. Tazabacho. I stand with all my thought, with all my thought, with all my faith, with all my with the whole, my whole, with everything I've in life. I will stand beside Dr. Tazupacho, and I will always stand against tyrants, and I will always fight this dictatorship. Being in a medical school should not be seen that really that dictates such a hellish decision. Again, so we don't have to really stand beside him. And I want to say good evening to you all. Thank you.